And now for some more ADY news, and frankly, it is horrendous. The recently appointed First Minister of Persia, Haman, or Haman in Hebrew, has announced a shocking plan to destroy millions of Jewish people throughout the Persian Empire. For the latest on this sinister development, we turn to correspondent Katherine Zaghistein, reporting from Susa. Katherine?
Hello. Yes. Sorry, it's my first day on the job. Okay. Oh, here? Oh, here. Okay. Thank you, Mikhail. Yes, so as was reported and announced previously, Haman was promoted to First Minister of Persia several months ago. Since then, ADY News has tried to get an exclusive interview with Haman, but shockingly, his dog, bit me. Unfortunately, he wasn't on a leash, and neither was his dog. But it's a good thing as a Jew, almost all my relatives are attorneys. Sadly, Haman has hatched a diabolical plan to destroy all the Jewish people in the Persian Empire and plunder their possessions before they end up dominating the whole world's science and banking and media. Confidential sources have told ADY News Haman became infuriated by a Jew named Mordecai, who sits in the king's gate, but who would not bow down or pay homage to Haman when he passed through the city gate. Haman obtained his extermination decree with an outstanding equivalent to $52 million in Bitcoin money to bribe the king. The Persian Attorney General's office said that they have no knowledge of such a bribe. However, they did say that they are open to such an attractive bribe in the future, for they are in need of 36 new Persian silk rugs for their floors, walls, and ceilings. Anonymous sources have told ADY News that the king is not really aware of this edict to destroy all the Jewish people, but just of a race of quote-unquote troublemakers, as referred to by Haman. The only trouble us Jews have is not finishing our mom's cooking, right? And then just eating up all of our own Jewish guilt. Haman said, who seems to be superstitious, had casted a purr, or maybe his black cat, and to determine the actual date of what he should choose to be the date for the extermination of the Jewish people. He came up with the 13th day of Adar, which is now 12 months away. As you can imagine right now, there is great confusion in the capital city of Susa over this announcement. Press Secretary Asu Harris's secretary has promised more details on its forthcoming, but are currently choosing to remain silent. And they're not taking any more questions. Jewish groups around the world have expressed a shock and outrage. The Anti-Defamation League has condemned this outrageous plan. A formal complaint was rendered to the UN Committee Human Rights, who said that maybe, possibly, perhaps someday they might consider it. This is Katherine Zaghistein for ADY News. Now back to you, Mikhail. Thank you.